Happy to have everyone here. K-Cities, good to see you. Be Unique, hello. Croutons, yay, good to see everyone jumping in. Lela777, how are you? Thanks for coming on by, everybody. Happy to have everyone here. We're gonna... Sarah Sishes, good to see you. The Crochet Company, good to see you, everybody. Wanted to ask, how does the audio sound? I'm going through the AirPods, so you never know with those things. Thanks for asking, Grayson Forever. Good, very excited to talk to y'all today and talk about the annual awards. So many of you took the time to vote, so really do appreciate that. Excited to announce the winners, as well as those who also will be winning their $20 gift card for taking the time to vote. So thank you so much for all your energy on that. How is everyone today? Thanks for coming on by on a Saturday. What has everyone been up to? I don't know about y'all, but my Saturday has just begun. I know some people might be here during the nighttime, so yeah, let me know in the comments how your day's been going before we get started. And we are thrilled to have everyone here. And if you can't watch the entire thing on Instagram, this is also being live streamed on the YouTube channel as well. So when you go straight to the Ribblr app, you will be able to find instant access to that on the front screen. So you can give that a whirl. Good to see everyone joining. Hello. Yay, how exciting. And I hope everyone's excited for another wonderful year, 2024 on Ribblr. 2023 was so awesome. Let me pull some stuff up. And is anyone going to be crocheting, knitting, or sewing during the live stream today? If I click I can actually click the wave button, make sure I get a wave to everybody. Okay, cool. Well, it looks like this is all set up. So we will jump right into it then. So I will introduce myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Vincent Greenheit. I am the head of digital over at Ribblr, but I am today's host for the Ribblr Annual Awards. So thanks for being here and supporting Ribblr and myself. If you don't know me outside of Ribblr, I am the artist behind Not Bad. So on a professional and creative level, this is super exciting for me to be able to hang out with all of you today. Let me make sure I have one thing open. Sorry about all the clicking. And I wanted to say hello to everyone on the YouTube channel, comments as well. Aria, very cool to see that you'll be crocheting during this, having your computer on. And if you aren't able to stay for the entire live stream, you will be able to check back on the rewind on the YouTube channel all weekend long. So you can check to see who won. You could be one of those winners if you took the time to vote as well. So make sure to stay for the full. Today's stream will be about 45 minutes to an hour, all things depending. So we will jump right into it. So officially, so that was kind of my warm-up icebreaker. So officially, hello everyone, welcome to Ribblr's Annual Awards. Thank you everyone for taking the time to vote. This isn't our first annual awards, however, this is our second time streaming the event. So pretty exciting to be able to say hello, show our faces. I'm doing a lot behind the scenes, so it's really great to show my face every once in a while. So today, we're excited to bring some of talk about the nominees and the winners of all the categories, all 8 categories that were presented on the Ribblr website. Ribblr is a pretty big platform now, so a lot of different creative voices and faces that we get to talk about. Huge explosion of new faces on the platform, and everyone who's come to the platform this year has contributed in such a huge way. It's no secret that crochet, knitting, and all the fiber arts, sewing as well, is pretty cool, hip, and trendy. So yeah, I'm sure you all know someone in your life who's picked up the craft as well. So thanks for the word of mouth on Ribblr, and we are excited to support all the creatives who are selling and crafting on the platform. So with all of that said, the community has spent time over the past couple of weeks voting on their favorites from this past year. We all have our favorite, our biases that we go towards, and we're always excited to see who's posting. I'm sure that's how a lot of people are feeling when they see their favorite designers. And I hope with the voting process, you were able to find some new creatives that you're excited to follow and check out. And hopefully by the end of the live stream, you'll find even more artists that you'll be wanting to support. So we'll be going through all the categories today. We are really excited to bring on some of the winners for some of the categories. There will be just a few, but there will be a fun interview process where we get to learn a little bit more about them. It's all new to me as well, so I'm excited to see what all that... I'm excited to see where the inspiration comes from, another artist, what's coming out of their head. So excited to hear about that. And again, you can check all this out on the Ribblr YouTube if you aren't able to stay for the full broadcast. It'll all be replayed throughout the weekend. So make sure to stay tuned and to see if you won. Down below in the comments, be sure you show your incredible support. W's in chat, as they like to say. Make sure to click those little... actually, does Instagram have the hearts? If they have the hearts, you can click that to let me know that that exists here. Not sure which platforms always have that. So yeah, okay, I see a heart. So perfect. Thank you for whoever did that. Yay, little hearts. And we aren't here just for, if you want to make sure you see who won, great. But you also, want to see if you won as well. So everyone who voted does have a chance of winning a $20 gift card that you can spend on Ribblr/Joanne shop to buy the materials as well. So make sure to stay tuned. The only way you're going to know if you won is if you come claim it by watching the live stream. So make sure you get it before your spot is swapped within about 2 days. So be sure to check out the live stream. For the winners today, after this live stream, you'll be able to see a badge on their shop, and they'll be winning some exclusive badges and a wonderful shirt. Hopefully you'll see on their feeds as well. Really excited to show that off. So yeah, who is excited for the first category? I see some pretty popular names in here. W's in the chat whenever you see your favorites. Everyone appreciates a nice story and share, so make sure you are supporting your favorite makers on your socials, showing them the love that they deserve with all their hard work. So who is ready for the first category of Best Accessory? This is going to be a mixed category of knitting and crochet, so let me know your excitement and who you're excited to, if you're excited to see this award show go underway. Thank you for all the hearts, the fire emojis. I appreciate it. Thank you, Make Crochets. Make Crochets says, woo, let's go. I hope everyone can mimic that enthusiasm. Thanks everyone again for being here. Kimberly, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So yeah, without further ado, I don't want to wait too long because I myself am excited. I've known the results for 24 hours now, so excited to share that with everybody here. So without further ado, we'll jump right on in. The best accessory of 2023, parentheses, knitting and crochet. So either craft is applicable for this. So we'll go over the nominees, 5 nominees, and the patterns. You will be able to find all these on the community site. So if you don't know what these patterns look like, you can go check those out. Number 1 is the Blossom Bonnet by Megan Faith Makes. Amazing creator. Number 2 is the Beltania bandana pattern by Bruna Takali. So make sure to check her out. Number 3 is the cat ear beanie by Sherilyn Q. Number 4 is the easy tote bag by Crochet Pink Pumpkin. And number 5 is the Kirsten mini backpack by Cosmati. And while I go over these, if you are checking out the YouTube, you are able to see all these patterns show up live. So make sure to pull up your YouTube. And without further ado, the winner for this category is the Easy Tote Bag by Crochet Pink Pumpkin. And here is an image on my iPad of what that looks like. So congratulations to Crochet Pink Pumpkin for this amazing award. This pattern is incredible. And a really fun surprise is she is actually able to join us today to talk a little bit about her experience with the craft. So we can all stay on here. I'm going to invite her to the live, so stay put. Yeah, huge congrats. Really excited. Let me add her. I am very fortunate to get to know. I've actually gotten to know this year as well, so it was really cool to see them win this award. I know they worked so hard. And there she is. Hello, hello.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for all your hard work and putting this incredible pattern on the platform. How are you, first of all?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Thank you so much, everybody. It makes me so emotional.
Yeah, over a few thousand votes were put into these categories,
Oh,
so
wow.
pretty. I mean, no one is better than the other, of course, in these nominees and patterns, but some patterns do speak just a tiny bit more to certain people. So, I think we've seen bags and totes be pretty popular this year, so great job kind of, fulfilling that niche. Yes, so let me ask, what's been the most fulfilling part of the crochet knitting journey this year? I know you're kind of new-ish to Ribblr, so we want to hear from you. What's it like being a crocheter over there?
I the best part I think this year was to see that people liked my work, because we all know social media is very tough.
Yeah.
And just seeing that people started recognizing my piece and liking them and buying patterns from me over and over was like absolutely the best part of it. And it makes me so happy, because to be honest, when you keep producing patterns and nobody sees them,
Mm,
it can be tough. So
definitely.
so just like having my audience growing, and yes, I think that was the best part, and it just makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's been nothing but success for you, at least from a third party perspective. It seems like it's, win after win for you. And when you were making this accessory, were you thinking to yourself, I absolutely cooked with this? Or did you have any doubts before you put that up? Or what's the confidence level that you go into with these patterns?
I I always have doubts every time, because I make what I like, and it's never the same theme. It's never, someday I can make a teddy bear, I can make a bag, I can make like
Mm,
pillows. So I just never know before. So yes, there is a big part of doubts before just presenting a new pattern. But I feel like, when you follow a designer, you can still see their touch. And so yes, there is always a little doubt.
yeah, I would say your patterns are really becoming very identifiable with the artist. I feel
Oh,
like, yeah, which is like,
thank you. I can
um,
never see that.
well, from a third party, I think a lot of the viewers here as well would agree that, yeah, you have a stamp on it, a signature of sorts. And, you're putting your energy into it, and I can see it. But I really like that you said that you can make all these things. Do you have anything to say to the viewers who, on the internet, you're always being told, find a
Oh
niche, you
yeah.
got to stick to it. But you're someone who is okay exploring all these other type of products. Do you have any encouraging words for the viewers who want to try things, but they feel like they can't because they're stuck in a box?
I think that's a very good question, because for a long time I felt that way about, oh, I need to find a niche, because I felt that I didn't belong
Mm.
to like a specific market. But I think that, when you make stuff that you truly love, people can recognize that. And I think it's about my taste, and about what I find cute and what I found, cute to wear and everything. So I don't think you have to, always make the same thing. I don't think that's true.
Well, good to hear. It's always good to you can always tell yourself that, but it's always great to hear from someone who is seeing success, venturing out and having a portfolio that's so
Yeah,
diverse.
yeah.
And for everyone who hasn't seen Crochet Pink Pumpkin before, if you check out their Ribbler patterns, it's the accessories and amazing, and this will now be badged and awarded. But you can find amigurumi and other different kinds of patterns on their platform and shop. What inspired you to kind of, there's so many different bags, and you went kind of this like, and I just want to remind everyone what this looks like. Very, very like plush kind of looking bag. What was the inspiration behind the pattern? Like, what made you go this direction rather than like any other direction for a bag? That's such a broad, when you say bag, it's so broad.
Yes.
How did you come up with the inspiration?
I'm I think we always want to find a tote bag because it's very useful. You put all your life in it.
True.
So I wanted a bag that you could use every day. But for me, the most important was to have a bag that even beginners can make
Mm,
because it's only single crochet. So it's chain stitches and single crochets. That's it. It's only like rectangles and squares and stuff like that. So I wanted a convenient bag, but that everybody could make. So that
nice.
was my inspiration because I used to make bags before, and sometimes it could be a little bit complicated. And it always break my heart when someone, like struggle with my patterns or stuff
Mm.
like that. So I wanted tote bags that everybody could make.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you have this is all like sewn together, and this is why I'm asking just so everyone can see. Is this all sewn together, or is this all just worked
Yes.
in one piece? Okay, all sewn together.
So it's like um, four pieces, four rectangles of different sizes that you put together.
Oh, that sounds relaxing. That sounds like a nice TV show kind of pattern to
Yes.
just go back and forth. Oh, wow, perfect. Do you have like a, do you have, I'm not sure if this has happened to you yet, but do you have like a response ready in case you ever saw someone wearing your tote in person?
No,
Not ready.
I would be just so. I could cry. I think
Oh,
if I saw someone wearing my bag, that would be amazing.
you hear that, everybody? Make sure to go grab this award-winning pattern so you can hopefully be the first to have some public happy tears of joy, I assume, not sadness.
No,
Um, that's amazing. Well, I'm hoping that happens to you soon. Hopefully, I mean, the pattern's been going around. I see it quite a few places, so I'm hoping that that happens for you.
thank,
Um, but yes, thank you so much for your time for
thank
coming
you.
on in. Is there any last words you want to say to those who voted for your pattern and who continue to support you on Ribbler?
No, I just want to say thank you again to everybody that voted for my tote bag. It just makes me so happy to see that people can like my creations. And thank you so much, Ribblr, for organizing this awards. I just think it's such a great idea. I never thought about it, and yeah, I think that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you coming on and saying hi to everybody. Super exciting to have you appear. So, yeah, just want to remind everyone one more time, this is the winner of the best accessory of 2023 over on Ribbler. It is available on Crochet Pink Pumpkin's shop, so make sure to go grab your own interactive pattern and get started.
Thank
So, thank you so much for
you.
joining. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
Do I have to?
I think I
I
think
can.
yeah, I think you're able to click X and I
Okay.
think it'll
Okay.
toodles.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. And there is our first winner of today. So congratulations again to Crochet Pink Pumpkin. Huge win. Big fan myself. I'm a big fan of all the nominees for this accessory. Truly, I did not know who was going to come out on top with this, but every single pattern is available on Ribbler. So make sure you are checking the YouTube rewind to see what those patterns look like, as well as going back to that community section or go back to the community page on Ribbler to see what all those patterns look like. And you can purchase them for yourself as an interactive format. So thank you everyone for showing so much love. W's in the chat on that one. So thank you everyone for being such an awesome audience today. So we're going to jump into the next category. This one is going to be the best freebie of 2023. Once again, it's a mix of crochet and knitting, but I think we can all appreciate a good free pattern. If you agree, let me know in the chat if you are a fan of free patterns. I know myself, when I first started crocheting, the free patterns, I think the free patterns is what really was able to like get me into the mix of everything. Appreciate artists who share their creative intelligence with everybody for free. So that is going to be the next pattern category. So we'll jump right into that. And make sure you are, if you want to see the images of these patterns, going to the community section or checking out the Ribblr feed or the YouTube feed. So number one is going to be the flower pattern by Crafter Frog, amazing, also on YouTube. Number two is the 2-in-1 bunny by Not Michelle. Number three is the Hold My Phone bag by Just the Worsted. Number four is the Autumn Tea sweater by Natalie's Knits. And number five is the Baby Avocado by Manua Stuff. So congratulations to all the nominees. And the winner for this category is going to be the 2-in-1 bunny by Not Michelle. Congrats. Unfortunately, Not Michelle is not able to make it today to the live stream, but that is okay. This is what the pattern looks like. So you have the 2-in-1 bunny here. It's kind of a similar pattern, but you can go in two different directions. So perfect for beginners. All of these free patterns are beginner friendly. Anyone can get started on. So if you want to get started on this award-winning pattern, you can find that on Ribblr under Not Michelle's Ribblr shop. So you'll be able to find that in the awards categories and the rewinds on the YouTube channel. And you'll be able to find all of these patterns in a post tomorrow posted on our Instagram page. So huge congrats to that freebie pattern. However, the rest of the patterns are also extremely beginner friendly and easy. So if you want to get started on something and maybe you want to get started for the first time, or maybe you're feeling kind of that crochet or knitting rut, it's a great place to start. So congratulations to Not Michelle for freebie of 2023. So since she can't make it today, we'll jump into the next winner. And we're actually going to be announcing the first winner of the voting section. So for this annual awards, if you took the time to vote, you were automatically entered into a raffle or a prize raffle to win a $20 gift card. So you can spend that on Ribblr and Joanne. And the first winner of this category, or the first winner for voting, is Christie's Critters. So congratulations, Christie's Critters. If you are in the chat, let me know. And that way we can mark you down that you win your gift card. If you're not here, make sure you are watching over the weekend. And if you aren't able to claim within a week, we will have to send that to someone else. But make sure to claim your reward. Congratulations. Thanks again for everyone for voting over the past 2 weeks. It's been great seeing the voting coming in and seeing all the nominees get so much love. There was never for any of these categories ever a landslide. It was all very neck and neck, which is great to see. You love to see the creativeness thriving. Love to see it. Very happy on our end as the Ribblr crew, just to see crochet and knitting just being so prosperous. So thank you everyone for your love, and I know they all appreciate it. Okay, so is everyone having a great time? I appreciate everyone staying in the chat and saying hi and showing all the love. I'm sorry if I haven't been able to respond to all the comments. I know I'm kind of going through the motions of it all and interviewing, so thank you everyone for being here. So we'll jump right into our third category. We are going right into the makes that arrived this year. So this is actually one of our newer categories on the platform for Ribblr. This is a newer feature that we didn't have to begin with, but was implemented later on. And if you didn't know, Ribblr does offer the ability to sell your finished makes. And a fun fact is if you sell your finished makes on Ribblr, the designer who made the original pattern does get a small royalty when that is sold. So being able to support designers with your makes is incredible. Really cool to see the platform offering that. So if you are someone who likes to sell, this is definitely 2024 is a great year to try it out, especially next holiday season as well. A lot of different makes, especially in the crochet category. So the top 5 makes of 2023 nominees are the Cow Pow pattern by Fenico, patterned by Leafy Knights. Number 2 is the Flowery Bear by Plushy Loops PL, patterned by Cinnabon Crochets. Number 3 is the Coral Reef Ruffle Vest by Silky Simone, patterned by Mango Pink Dragon. Number 4 is the Chunky Oxalotl by Crochet by Sonia, patterned by Charlize Crochet Closet. And finally, number 5 is the Roll Up Knit Down Jumper by Lauren Icken. So the winner for this category is the Cow Pow pattern by Fenico, patterned by Leafy Knights. So this make was made by Leafy Knights pattern, made by Fenico. Here is what that looks like. So this is a finished make. So if you are someone who is in the market of wanting to buy crochet makes or plushies, you can find this award-winning make on the platform, made by Fenico and patterned by Leafy Knights, who also has a wonderful pattern shop on the platform. So congratulations to Fenico for this. Hope to see you in chat. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a hold of this maker, but wonderful stuff coming from that shop. So if you're looking for some amigurumi to bring home, now is a great time to do that when checking out the Ribblr catalog. So congratulations to them, and you'll be able to receive your shirt and other prizes here soon. So we'll jump into the next category, a big one. Our 4th category here is the best amigurumi of 2023. If you've been on Ribblr, you'll know that amigurumi is a pretty popular category for everybody on the platform. I feel like amigurumi, I think a lot of people would share the sentiment that amigurumi has really taken a huge rise in popularity, I think, due to like other social media such as TikTok. So really great to see that. I myself am an amigurumi artist, and I love the craft myself. And we'll take a look at actually some of the comments everyone's saying. Kari Elizabeth Art says, cows are so cute to make. Congrats. Agreed. Congrats to them. Alexa Lady says, really enjoy Ribblr. Learned about it when you announced your partnership. Thank you so much, Alexa Lady, for the support on Ribblr. May Crochet says, so cute. So thank you everyone for your support on all these winners. It's really fun to present these. And we still have a few more interviews coming towards the later end in the show. So make sure to stay tuned. So we're going right back into the amigurumi category. It's so unique, and Ribblr really is home to some of the most creative amigurumis on the internet. It's currently our largest catalog for 2023, varying from animals, characters, and style. Will it be the #1 category come 2024 or at the end of 24? Who knows? You could be the reason it is or isn't. So make sure to get your patterns up on Ribblr, and hopefully you can join next year's award ceremony. So we'll go right into the nominees today. The amigurumi pattern of 2023 nominees are the actually, before I go into these, make sure to check out the YouTube if you want to see all the images as well. Wishing Instagram had them, but back to it. The amigurumi pattern of 2023 nominees are #1, the Ducky Pond Box by Pretty Naughty. #2 is the Sakura Cow pattern by Crocheted by L. #3 is the Crochet Baby Chick pattern by Crochet Cuties by Lily. #4 is the Jumbo Long Cat by Sleepy Fox Treasures. And #5 is the Onigiri crochet pattern by Apily, Apily. Apily? I'm sorry if I don't know how to say that one correctly, but there are periods, so I think it's Apily. Congratulations to all the nominees, and the winner for this category is the Sakura Cow pattern by Crocheted by L. This one's super cute. I'm sure you might have seen this one around the internet. I always thought frogs were kind of the trendy animal for this year, but I'm starting to think that the sleeper pick was cows. So W's in chat for the cow lovers who are here today. If you love cows, let me know down in the comments below. This pattern is available on Ribblr, award-winning now. So make sure to grab your own pattern today. Super cute. You know, if I was making, that's a good cow pattern. That is a good cow pattern. So congratulations to Crocheted by Elle. Unfortunately, they aren't able to make it today. You know, putting this together, it can be difficult getting, you know, with the time zones and everything, and you know, Ribblr being worldwide, it can be sometimes hard to organize things. But for everyone who's able to make it, thank you so much. And for those who are just adding their makes, patterns, and energy to the platform, huge thank you. Couldn't be possible without you. So thank you so much, Crochet by Elle, for uh, hosting this pattern on the platform. Absolutely incredible. It's so cute, and I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Want to make sure one more time, if you want to go to Crochet by Elle shop, this is the award-winning cow pattern that can now be found on Ribblr. So make sure to grab your soccer cow pattern today. All right, so we'll jump into the fifth category. Today, for the fifth category, we're jumping right into knitting. So we're talking about the best knitting wearable of 2023. I myself, kind of a spoiler here, but I will be picking up knitting myself when it on through Ribblr. So you'll be able to find me picking up knitting for the first time in 2024 after 8 years of crocheting. So pretty excited myself. So these categories definitely are doing something for me. So for our fifth category, we're taking a look at the knitting wearable patterns. Can't deny how beautiful projects look with those knitted V's. So really excited to see these. I'm excited myself, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge fan of those clickety clack sounds you make with like knitting needles. So yeah, I'm excited to hear that myself. So we're gonna jump right into the nominees. The best knitting wearable pattern of 2023 nominees are, or I guess patterns, are the Easy Knitted Sweater by Knit Crow Addict. Number 2 is the Dark Academia Sweater Vest by Vincenza Designs. Number 3 is the Milkshake Tank Top by Chloe Gets Crafty. Number 4 is the Cordially Yours Tee by Honeysuckle Knits. And number 5 is the Checked Out Sweater by Mouton Knits. And the number 1 winner for this category is the Easy Knitted Sweater by Knit Crow Addict. So congratulations, this is what this looks like. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. The simplicity speaks volumes in beauty. Love to see it. Unfortunately, this designer wasn't able to make it today. But this pattern is available on Ribblr as an interactive pattern. So make sure you grab this. Perfect for experienced knitters as well as novice beginners such as myself. This is definitely a pattern I would look to for the winter time, no doubt. So incredible pattern. Sometimes simplicity is the key. So thank you everyone for the love in the chat on that. Yeah, incredible. And then before we kind of take a breather and jumping into the crochet wearable, we do want to announce our winner for the second voting, sorry about that. We do want to announce our winner for the voting category. Just remember, if you took the time to vote, you do have a chance of winning a $20 gift card for the Ribblr materials you can spend on the platform. So if you are able to see this, make sure to come claim it. So the winner of the voting category was Roman, Yroman. Sorry, I'm not sure how to say that exactly, but that is the winner for today's second voting category. So thank you so much for taking the time to vote on your favorites, and be sure to contact Ribblr's Instagram to claim that, or you can claim in the community section. So we have 3 more categories coming up. I know I've just been speaking to everyone so much. However, out of the 3 categories, we do have 2 more interviews to wrap it up. So make sure you are staying to check out those designers and get to learn a little bit more about them. So we can take a break. I'm going to take a sip of water. Everyone, let me know how everyone's doing. You can give me feedback on how I've been doing as a presenter, and if you have any questions about Ribblr, now is the time to ask while I take a sip of water and catch my breath. But it's been a ton of fun to see everyone and their enthusiasm. So thank you everyone for your kind words. May Crochet says, doing great, love the polo. Thank you, very official. Wanted to make sure I'm repping it. They knew to buy me a black shirt because, yeah, dark and brooding. Alien Resident asks how I get my free pattern. There's a lot of different opportunities to get free patterns. Be sure you're checking out Ribblr every day. A lot of free patterns, and we even announced our freebie pattern of the year, so make sure to check that out from above. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chris's, for the kind words. I think that's all I need to revitalize myself, and we can jump into the next category. So thank you so much. We just talked about the knitting wearable of 2023, and now we're going to talk about the crochet wearable of 2023. Crochet is definitely a different kind of craft when it comes to wearables. Tried it myself, and there's just so much flexibility. I think ideally we'd all know how to do both crafts so we can mix and match. But for our sake today, we're talking about the crochet wearable patterns uploaded to Ribblr on a daily basis. Lots are coming every single day. Make sure you're clicking that search bar on Ribblr to find new ones. And there's so much creativity when it comes to this genre. So the top 5 nominees of this category are number 1, the Spider Web Top by Wonder Knitting. Number 2 is the Royalty Top by Bree Sells She Sells. Bree Sells Seashells. That tongue twister got me at grade school. It still gets me today. Number 3 is the Forest Crochet Crop Mesh Sweater by Kennexy. And number 4 is the Marnie Top by Crocheting Moon Fairy. And number 5 is the Windows Crochet Cardigan by the Dream Crochet. And the winner for today's crochet wearable of 2023 is the Forest Crochet Crop Mesh Sweater by Kennexy. So congratulations to this amazing designer. That is so beautiful, isn't it? I know a lot of us are in the thick of winter, but this is beautiful for the springtime. So make sure to grab this pattern. It is available on Ribblr as an interactive pattern. So congratulations to this maker. We weren't able to get them in today, but they are around on Ribblr, so make sure to check them out. A lot of amazing designs and content coming from this creator. So congratulations to them. And huge congratulations to all the nominees as well. Some of these names are going to be familiar, so make sure to keep up with all the Ribblr campaigns happening this year, and you'll be seeing some of these familiar names. So huge congratulations to that, to the winner. If you're checking out the YouTube or the community section on Ribblr, you will be able to see more images of all those nominees and all those amazing patterns. So congratulations to that amazing artist. Okay, so now we're going into, I think, the 2 biggest categories now, kind of overarching categories, the shops. It's amazing how many different and unique shops we have on Ribblr and how many new ones we have coming every single day. While I go over this, let me know if you are someone who's thinking about opening up your Ribblr shop for 2024. Would love to see you. And of course, if you're working with Ribblr, I will be your contact. So hopefully I can keep in touch soon. So for our 7th category, we are announcing the best knitting shop of 2023, voted by all of you. We have a number of knitting shops on Ribblr, and they all have a really unique and individual voice to them. Knitting is part of our catalog that is still growing at a rapid pace, but we always want to see more knitting on the platform. So we are excited to have all of these here. So with that said, here are the nominees for this category. So the knitting shop of 2023 nominees are 1, One of a Kate. 2 is Citrus Knits. Number 3 is I Run This Knit. Number 4 is Hello Madison Marie. And number 5 is Be Unique Boutique. So the winner of this category is number 5, Be Unique Boutique. So congratulations to this amazing knitting shop. Here is just one example of, look at this. It is beautiful for this time of year. I am excited to actually maybe even try this pattern myself. Big big fan of the colors. I'll make sure to go through those comments as well about the question I asked. And I'm excited to announce that this winner is actually here today, who will be joining us as a small interview. So let me invite them and we'll get to know them a little bit more. This is a designer I've known about for quite some time now, but I've actually never spoken to. So this will be our first time meeting too. So we're all doing this together. So I've just sent an invite to this amazing creator. Hello, hello.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we can
Yes.
finally chat. Congratulations on winning the best
Thank you.
knitting
Thank
Ribblr shop
you.
of the year. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm curious to know more. I'm sure everyone
Um,
else here is as well.
I actually started crocheting first about 11 years ago and then got into knitting about 6 months after that. So I kind of like simultaneously been them back and forth. So
Oh,
yeah,
amazing. How do you decide like, okay, my next pattern's coming. How do you decide which
it's
one
just
you're
a
picking up?
feeling. I just wake up and go, okay, I think I'm gonna crochet or I think I'm gonna knit. So yeah,
What's your current feeling now? Are you in your knitting or crochet era?
definitely
Knitting.
knitting. Yeah, definitely knitting. Yeah.
As someone who's about to pick it up myself, why is that? What's
For
the
me, I
favorite part of
like
it?
wearables. Like this is the one sweater that you just showed. I like
Oh, wow.
wearables more, I don't know. I just like the winter wearables and knitting.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of how knitting
Yeah.
drapes on the
Yep,
wearables for
that's it for
sure.
me too.
Dang, so you've been knitting for so long. Like what's been as like a TLDR, like has it been a linear process with like your I mean, I see nothing but success for you on like your socials, your shops and everything. How's that journey been for you so far?
Um, it's been just kind of like as I find new techniques and new things that I want to implement, I start adding them to my design. So it's been kind of like a slow but steady process for me.
What's have you learned like anything new that you want to share with like the viewers today that you've just learned about? Are you still learning new things about knitting even after all these years?
I'm really into cables lately, so I've got a new pattern that's being tested right now. But yeah, that's my direction right now is more sweaters.
I
Definitely more sweaters.
I can't believe knitting cables are even like real or possible. I don't I look at them, I'm just to me they don't even I don't know how you
Yeah.
do it. It's truly incredible. Wow, yeah, I mean I pretty much see you as like a historical figure at this point. Like, your videos pop off and everyone, loves what you're putting out there. Um, yeah, absolutely incredible. Do you have any advice for new or experienced knitters themselves who kind of want to get into like the wearables?
Yeah, my biggest advice is just be patient and be kind to yourself because it's not easy. Like picking up any new craft is not easy. So that's my biggest advice is just be patient and be kind with yourself.
That's great advice, especially in today's day and age where like, instant gratification is like
Yeah.
presented every day to us for sure. Um, would you have what do you think is the hardest part about knitting? Is it the starting it process or just like that anxious like I want to get done part? Like is it yeah, what's harder, in the middle of the project or just getting started on a project?
Definitely like the idea that I have in my head and then making it work. There's
Oh
a lot of
yeah.
trial and error behind it. You might think, oh, this is going to work, and then you get halfway through it and you're like, this is not working, and you have to like frog it out.
Yeah, I hear knitting is a little bit less forgiving than
Hmm.
crochet. Would you
Definitely,
ooh.
definitely.
The hardships of a
Yeah.
designer, but I feel like knitting though, once you do it like clicks,
Yep.
I mean, yeah, knitting has this hold on people for sure. And it's like high fashion now too. I mean, it's like on the runways and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any goals for yourself, like moving into, 2024 and beyond with your craft?
I want to at least release one pattern a month, but I'm going to try to go for two. I already released one earlier this month, and like I said, that the sweater hopefully maybe by the end of this month too. So
Oh,
lots of new things.
congratulations. Wow, that's amazing. You have, are you like someone who sketches their designs? Does it come in their dreams, or what's your way of finding inspiration for
Usually it
your,
comes by way of like I'll find a new stitch or something like that, and then I take that part and I match it with a silhouette or something that I could even be walking through Target and I'm like, oh, that's a cute sweater, but what if I put a cable on it, or what if I added this
oh,
stitch to it, and I just kind of go through there. So
that's a pretty good way of doing it,
yeah.
honestly. That's cool. Wow, amazing. Um, well, I'm so glad that your pattern is now award-winning on the Ribbler shop.
Yay!
Yeah, and thanks so much for being on Ribblr. You know, you've been such an awesome supporter of the platform and everything, and seeing it grow with you has been phenomenal as well. Um, yeah, is there anything else that you want to share with the viewers here today who voted for you, been supporting and buying your patterns?
I just want to say thank you to everybody that voted for me, and thank you for the support. And also, congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the nominees. Like when I was just looking through the list of categories, we have some like really amazing, awesome people on Ribbler. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I know, and Ribblr is only it just began its third year, so it's still in terms of tech startup life, it's still very like kind of in its baby phase. So
Right.
really excited, this year and the next coming years to see who's on the platform and all the different patterns that are offered. Myself included, I want to start doing just following patterns, so I'm excited myself.
Definitely.
Um, yeah, and do you have any TV shows or music that you want to recommend? Well, because you said it's kind of, knitting is so patient. Do you have anything you want to recommend that you're enjoying for other people to
Oh,
check
I'm
out?
big on Netflix right now. I'll find a series and I'll just keep going through it. Right now, I'm watching Gilmore Girls because there's a lot of knitting in it, so I'm rewatching it all again. So
You heard it first here, folks. Gilmore Girls has a lot of knitting. If you need the inspiration, you can pick up
yes,
Netflix and get that going. Wow, very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining today. If you have,
thank you,
yeah,
everybody.
yes, congratulations again. Amazing pattern. Thanks for making the time to come on today and um, you know, promoting your pattern and everything Ribbler wise. So really, really do appreciate having you
All
here.
right, thank you.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Take care. Uh, All right, and that was Be Unique Boutique. So, yeah, yay, that was our first time speaking. And she's so nice. Cool, nice. I always like when you have like those positive interactions. So, an amazing creator, amazing designer. Designs speak for themselves. If you follow her on her socials as well, very awesome and fun content, very engaging. So make sure to check her out post live stream. So thank you again for being here, Be Unique, and hopefully have you on again. And finally, our last crochet, or not, or yeah, I guess our last crochet nominees too, but our last category is going to be the best crochet shop of 2023. Crochet is definitely enjoying its time in the limelight. It's had a huge jump in popularity these past few years, and it's been amazing seeing all the new inventive styles of crochet come to Ribbler. Um, Ribbler is definitely home to a lot of great crochet patterns, and um, the team at Ribbler is very proud of everyone's creativity. So with that said, we're going to go over our last category. Thank you again for everyone who's been here today watching. Be sure if you're catching this rerun, you can watch the whole rerun via YouTube. This will also be found on our Reels section. So we'll go over the five nominees of 2023 for the crochet shop. Our best crochet shop of 2023 nominees are: number one is Anne's Closet. Number two is Made Ami. Number three is Croutons Crochet. Number four is Realm Designs. And number five is May Crochets. And the winner for this category is Crouton Crochets. So congratulations, Croutons Crochets. Um, you probably have seen their amazing work on the internet and Ribbler. Definitely jumping into a lot of these fun food animal fusions. And really excited to say that Crouton Crochet is able to join us today. So I'm going to invite them. We can learn a little bit more about their inspiration and what they've been up to. So let me get that going. So yay! And while we wait for her to come on by, thank you to everyone who's been around. Oh, hello,
Hi.
hello.
I'm
Yay!
so
How are
excited.
you? Yes, congratulations on winning the Crochet Shop of 2023. You have been, it's been kind of a big stellar end of year for you, hasn't
Yeah,
it? You've been,
honestly, this year was, or like, I guess last year was
right.
such a crazy year for me. It was honestly more than I would ever have imagined would happen. So it's been great.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You've been really, pushing the envelope kind of in terms of what it, a typical design. You know, you're letting your creativity flourish, and it's great to see the results work for you. Yeah, so tell everyone a bit about yourself if no one knows who you are. I mean, I feel like everyone does know who you are, but pretend they don't.
I don't.
So
So my name's Naomi. I'm the owner of Croutons Crochet, which is named after my dog.
nice.
And I mainly make food animals, so I like to combine, you know, a food and turn it into an animal. And yeah, I've been crocheting since 2021. I sort of took it up as I was finishing up school, and then I kind of decided to take the risk and start trying to do crochet full time before going into schooling, and I got really lucky that it took off. So yeah, that's what happened basically.
Wow, nice. I resonate with what you're actually kind of part of my journey sounds a little familiar to yours as well. So that's really cool. Awesome to hear. Um, and so I do want to, do you have any advice for, you know, I know I kind of asked this at an earlier interview today too, but you know, some people are afraid to kind of maybe do things that are, because I would say your stuff is pretty niche just because, it's so
Yeah.
unique, but it's like what do you have any advice to people who feel like, oh, well, maybe this won't like because everyone's worrying about the
Yeah.
clicks, right? But how do you tell yourself I'm doing it for myself and the creativity, and I'm not just doing it for the clicks?
Yeah, so I think that's a big thing, and that's a big thing I struggled with at first too. When I sort of started when I made my first food animal, people liked it, but then after that, it was sort of this thing where I was thinking, am I putting myself in too much of a box? And people, would be like, well, if you were to sell like crochet baby clothes, that's really popular. And I'm like, that's just nothing about what I want to do at all. That would just be complete. I would rather not crochet than be only allowed to crochet baby clothes. Like that's just, you know what I mean? So for me, it was sort of like having to sort of believe in myself and know that if you're really passionate about it, you're going to get better results than just trying to follow what anyone else tells you that you should do. I would say that's the best thing, is like listen to yourself and your gut versus assuming that everybody else knows the answers.
Yeah, great advice. I went down a category as well that I didn't feel passionate about, but it was what success was at that time. So really great to see you doing that. And you've even like gone farther out, and now you have like actual like
Yeah,
plushies now.
which is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Well, with all like the success happening and being, recognized, do you have any big goals that you want to share that are coming up, or are you just kind of riding this?
So I do have a big thing coming up, which actually, I'll announce it here because I was going to announce it next week anyways. But if you've seen my videos, you'll know I'm often wearing a blanket hoodie. I like to be comfortable all the time. And so I will be releasing a blanket hoodie with my little food animals all over it. So that's
Oh,
something I'm super excited for.
oh, hype.
Yeah,
Yay,
so that's super exciting.
congrats.
And other than that, I just hope to, continue creating a bunch of new food animals this year and releasing more patterns. That's my favorite thing to do.
Amazing. Yeah, for everyone, if you don't know, so this is just one good example. This is the
Yeah.
Tacosaurus. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, awesome. So this is just one example. There's many more, and obviously we just heard it here first, folks, that there's more to come. So make sure you are checking out Crouton Crochet Shop. Very unique. And you seem to go with like, is that blanket yarn or is that like, what kind of yarn is that?
Yeah, so I use Bernat blanket for basically all my things.
Perfect. Which is a great segue for me to say you can actually also find that on Ribblr as well, through the Joanne shop. So if you want to, for all the viewers, if you want to find that, wow, amazing. Well, I hope it's nothing but success moving from here. You're obviously very hardworking and you have a style to yourself. And yeah, I hope nothing but explosive growth. I mean, we're all looking for that. I think you just hit 100, 200K.
Yeah, 100K. I hit that, yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah,
Which is super.
yeah, congrats to that as
Thank
well.
you.
Wow, nothing. I mean, honestly, you're already on a pedestal at the moment. If you have anything else you want to brag about, now's the time.
Nothing. I don't have nothing else to brag about. Just, I'd say a big thank you to anyone who voted for me, and thank you to the Ribblr community and fiber arts community as a whole for keeping it a supportive and welcoming place. I think that's the most exciting and best part about this community. I love how everyone supports each other. So yeah.
Yes, well, I'm really glad you feel that way. I know some of the other e-commerce platforms kind of feels like it's like a solo progression where you're just doing it yourself. So we do aim to make it feel like a community. I know everyone talks about community over competition, but it can be hard in like a place where there's a lot of transactions. So really glad that you feel that way. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Really nice to meet you, face to face. I know we've messaged before and stuff. So, uh, yeah, is there anything else that you any advice to other amigurumi artists out there?
I would just say, honestly, just don't be afraid to be yourself and create whatever you want. Don't worry too much about if people will like it or not, because I would say most of the time, more people will like it than you could imagine.
Yeah, and it's a good time to be an amigurumi artist right now.
Definitely.
So, make sure you are checking out Crouton Crochet's patterns on their Ribblr shop, and I am no doubt you'll be seeing them around the platform a little bit more with some cool and fun things coming. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming today. I'm really excited to see your new product. Maybe I'll have to pick one up myself.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah. Thank you so much.
yes, thank you for being here. Really appreciate your
Bye.
time. All right, bye. All right, so that was Croutons Crochet, amazing designer, really pushing the envelope for creativity. Really great person to look at. If you feel like, oh, is this, how do I explain that? Sometimes I feel like people hold their creativity back thinking that it's just too different. So this is a really great success story of someone who is pushing the envelope and seeing their success. So congratulations. Um, and that is the last of the categories. We have one more winner to announce who, who is going to win their $20 gift card for voting. Thank you for the energy on that. So the winner for the voting category, our final winner of today, is the username Sweetened with Yarn. So if you are sweetened with yarn, make sure to message the Instagram, the Ribblr Instagram, or the community section as well. And so congratulations to you. That's the final winner. Woo! And yeah, so that is that. It has been a pleasure speaking with everyone today. Thank you so much to everyone who came on, gave their time to come on the live and talk a little bit. To all the viewers today, that does it for us for the 2023 Annual Awards ceremony. If you are jumping in here at the tail end or you weren't able to see all of it, you will be able to catch the rewind over on the YouTube channel as well as the Reels section. It will be easier with the YouTube though, so you can see all the images. Thank you to all the viewers who made it possible for this to happen. And it's so fun to recognize all the wonderful creatives that we have on Ribblr. Ribblr is growing at at a rapid rate, but also a very genuine rate too. You know, we really aren't trying to see the growth as numbers, but we want everyone to be able to achieve their goals on the platform. Some people are here to make a living. Some people, want to have that extra income. Some people just want to have a community that they can speak to. I know it can feel kind of lonely in today's world, and Ribblr really does help fill that niche. Crafters, if you're just looking for those interactive patterns, if you're someone like me whose brain can be a little bit scatterbrained, all those different tools that Ribblr offers can make it easier. Being able to check off your, patterns or rows and rounds, being able to check those video content within a written pattern. All amazing things. Quality of life updates are definitely needed for the fiber industry, and it's really great to see that being recognized on Ribblr. I know 2024 is going to be an even bigger year. So if you are someone who wants to be recognized, make sure to reach out. Make sure to upload your patterns to Ribblr. If you need any help, we're here for you for sure. We are here for the creator first and foremost. And thank you so much for supporting all your favorite designers today. They put in so much time, effort, speaking from experience, sweat and blood as well into their craft, and I know that they appreciate it a ton. Even just being nominated can be a good feeling in their hearts. So be sure to support all the winners. Go over to Ribblr, check them out, all the award-winning patterns. You can find those on the front page next week. Thanks for all that you do on socials. Make sure to share about them too. This is about them more than anything. And yeah, make sure to check out the free Ribblr app to see what else is coming for 2024. It's a big year, so make sure to stay tuned, and thank you all so much for the support. You can find the rewind on the Reels and YouTube, And that is me for today. So my name is Vincent, aka Not Bad, and it has been an absolute pleasure being your host for the Ribblr 2023 award ceremony. So thank you, everybody. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.